Does your day feel like an uphill battle, stuck in an endless cycle of busy work and to-dos? Your system may look like this: a patchwork of plans, departments, and data scattered everywhere. It probably feels like a mess. Don't worry, we're here to help. With typical GRC, data lives in silos. Plans, housing risks, mitigations, and monitoring activities are disconnected from the essential day-to-day work, your policies, procedures, and training. And even though your system looks complete, that lack of connection means important work often loses its purpose. Have no fear. LogicManager's solution is here. We've created our easy button to transform your approach to risk management, providing the structure you need to take your to-do list from this to this. LogicManager's Easy button does this by connecting your objectives to the necessary processes and resources, creating your risk ripple foundation, so that when you push the button, a single indicator added to a core process is operationalized to ripple out to every connected plan, policy, and person who needs to take action, providing instant transparency and accountability. Not only this, the Easy button ensures that every core process is linked to a plan that contains all required assessments and activities for the business unit, creating a single source of truth and providing context for all references in two ways. First, it defines each critical business function and why its work matters. For example, the accounts payable core process exists to ensure that payments from the organization are verified. Second, it provides prioritization based on the criticality of a process to the business's operation in case of conflicting priorities, and establishes clear ownership of who's accountable for driving improvements, mitigations, and policies. For example, accounts payable is deemed critical due to its impact on cash flow. This means it may receive priority in terms of staffing and technology due to the high operational risk it poses to the business. By connecting this process to a plan, the responsible business owner is now accountable for ensuring that all risks are mitigated and proper policies are in place to facilitate effective process management. The greatest value of this new unified structure created by the Easy button is the ability to deploy the completeness checker, which serves as the real assurance, not only to you, but also to leadership, ensuring all your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. In risk management, this means all risks have been identified and assessed. Each of those risks has mitigations attached, which are the business unit's processes, procedures, and policies in place to control the risk. And each of those controls is being monitored to confirm that the control is effective and functioning properly. Manually, having all three boxes checked seems impossible. The completeness checker acts as an automated safeguard that uses the power of the risk ripple to instantly audit the entire system, identifying any gaps you didn't see coming around the corner that could prevent you from meeting your objectives. The completeness checker empowers your teams to own the risks in their area. Not only can you use this tool as a risk manager, but your business units can access an individualized version within their plans and core process. It instantly identifies any unassessed risk across the system or within a plan, which should be a red flag to your team because it says, "Quick, there's something that could potentially prevent us from meeting our objectives. Let's figure out how likely this is, what could be the potential impact, and figure out what we want to do about it." It also shows you any of those risks that are not mitigated. This should signal to your teams that, hey, there is a ticking time bomb in your area without a policy or procedure to control any potential damage. However, you don't have to panic. The completeness checker will identify which risks have gaps and prioritize the most risky ones first, allowing you to be efficient with your time. LogicManager also provides suggestions to you and your team on how to resolve this issue based on best practices, so you don't have to guess. Keep in mind, controls are just the beginning. True assurance requires ongoing oversight through monitoring activities to confirm each team is meeting expectations and on track to achieve their objectives. The completeness checker identifies gaps, helping you verify that proper oversight is in place across all areas. If you see any controls listed without monitoring activities, LogicManager makes it easy to add one, so your checks and balances are automated moving forward. Our goal is to provide you with confidence and the concrete evidence you need to demonstrate to leadership and auditors that your policies are followed and your controls are effective.